You have got tables in the lakehouse, dashboards in by tools, and reports everywhere. Who can see what? Who changed it last? It is a governance nightmare. In this video, we are cracking open Databricks Unity Catalog, the unified governance layer that's turning chaos into control. Stick around, because by the end, you will see why this changes everything. One command governs everything. Your entire data strategy is broken. Isn't it maddening? You are flying blind. Which dataset is correct? Where's the gold copy? Your best analysts waste days just verifying source data, not building insights. This chaos kills trust. Every decision is a gamble. How can you move fast when you do not even know what data you have, let alone if you can trust it? You think access control is just a box to tick. Try explaining to your CEO why a critical report was built on outdated data. When policies are scattered and manually enforced, integrity vanishes. It is not just a security flaw. It is a direct threat to every business decision you make. Without the right governance, every data decision is a gamble. Imagine 30% of your analyst's time wasted just hunting for reliable datasets, verifying lineage, and untangling permissions. That's thousands of hours lost not to analysis, but to chaos. This operational friction silently erodes your team's potential and your company's agility. One command governs all your data. But not for long. But here's the problem, that one command only works for data you already manage inside Databricks. It breaks down the moment you need to govern your cloud object storage, non-Databricks databases, or dashboards and models scattered everywhere. Your single source of truth fragments. Chaos creeps back in. Think of every data team's worst governance fear, that broken link, that unchecked permission, that one rogue model. Unity Catalog shatters that fear. It's not just a feature, it is your universal governance engine. One platform to absolutely secure and track everything, everywhere it lives. That's the control you've been missing. Think of your data lakehouse as a sprawling city. Without Unity Catalog, it is a lawless frontier. This engine is your central government, the constitution, the courts, and the police. It establishes one set of inviolable rules for every street and building, governing all access and activity. Finally, you have order, security, and true authority over your entire domain. Your team's chaotic data is secretly costing you millions. Imagine your company's valuable data as a massive library. But right now, every team just throws their own books onto any shelf, with no card catalog. Unity Catalog introduces the master librarian, the metastore. This single, central authority finally gives you a universal index for every single data asset, no matter where it is physically stored. Stop thinking of data as a messy collection of files. Unity Catalog is a formal permissioning system built into the fabric of the platform itself. Catalogs, schemas, and tables aren't just folders, they are the enforceable objects where every single permission, from viewing a table to executing a query, is centrally defined and unbreakably inherited. This is governance engineered in. Picture that three-layer structure. The catalog, your top-level domain, schemas, your organized containers, and finally, your actual data tables. This is your universal hierarchy. Now, lock it. Grant access once, at the catalog level, and those permissions flow down, unbroken, to every single table beneath it. One rule set, everywhere. That's the power of engineered inheritance. Unity Catalog makes your scattered data chaos obsolete. Think of your most critical table. Without Unity Catalog, securing it means a patchwork of policies across every copy and pipeline. Unity Catalog eliminates that. You set the rule once on the original data. Anywhere it's accessed, from a notebook to a dashboard, that ironclad policy follows it automatically. Your control is now absolute and effortless. Don't just lock the door, control what's inside every room. What if you could hide a specific column for HR but not for finance? Or filter patient records by region with a single rule? Unity Catalog does not just secure your data, it gives you surgical precision over every row and column dynamically, for every single user. Think about this. You can now prove exactly who saw sensitive data, not just who could see it. That's 100% auditability for GDPR or HIPAA. No more guessing games. Every single query is logged and traceable, turning compliance from a frantic scramble into a simple, automated report. That's not just security, it is peace of mind. One line can fix your biggest data governance nightmare. Think of a library where every book magically explains itself and reveals its entire history. Unity Catalog is that for your data. It transforms your raw tables and dashboards into a living, searchable encyclopedia. Anyone can instantly see an asset's purpose, its quality score, and its complete upstream lineage, eliminating blind trust in reports. Ever find yourself spending hours manually tracing the impact of a failing data pipeline? With Unity Catalog, a single click on any dashboard column reveals every upstream transformation, all the way back to the raw source. You instantly know the blast radius of a broken job, turning days of detective work into seconds of clarity. Now, imagine you have just discovered an obscure but crucial table. Is it safe to delete? Unity Catalog does not just track lineage, it catalogs everything with automated discovery and rich context. See every user, job, and query that depends on it. Your governance moves from reactive to proactive. You are not just fixing problems, you are preventing them. One simple command controls all your data. You are doing it wrong. Picture a scenario where an urgent compliance request lands. Your old system would mean panic and a week of work. With Unity Catalog, you define the rule once. It's instantly applied everywhere. That's not just saving time, it's giving your team superhuman speed to respond and adapt. But think bigger. This isn't just a reactive defense. It is your strategic offense. When you can prove your data is clean, secure, and reliable in an instant, you unlock new revenue streams. You move faster than competitors paralyzed by their own governance. That's the real power, turning compliance from a tax into your most powerful business accelerator. Think of Unity Catalog not as a guardrail, but as the rulebook and trusted referee for your entire data league. Each domain team gets its own playbook and field, but the game is fair, safe, and everyone keeps score the same way. This is how you win with a data mesh, decentralized place, governed by a single source of truth. Unity Catalog centralizes governance, turning fragmented control into a unified system. It provides fine-grained security, automatic lineage, and discovery for all data and AI assets. Check your Databricks workspace to see if Unity Catalog is enabled and explore its permissions model.